Good morning. I am Dr. Kathy Cry. I'm the Director of Research for the Texas Hunger Initiative at Baylor University, and I'm here to testify in support of Bill 749. The Texas Hunger Initiative, or THI, is a capacity building project, and we seek to develop and implement strategies to end hunger through public and private collaborations, through policy, education, research, and community organizing. And we seek to make Texas food secure by ensuring that every individual in the state has access to healthy meals. The Texas Hunger Initiative strongly supports House Bill 749. We are committed to increasing participation in the summer food service program so that children in Texas continue to learn and grow when school is out. As Representative Raymond said, of the over 2 million Texas school children who participate in the federal free and reduced price lunch program at school, a very low percentage of them actually participate in the summer meals program when school is out for the summer. This dismal participation rate places Texas in the bottom quarter of states for summer meals participation. Last year, there were more than 700 sponsors and 6,000 meal sites in 213 counties, but it wasn't enough. There were 41 counties, mostly rural, that didn't have a single sponsor or meal site for children, while sites like Dallas County had over 1,600 meal sites, and still some participation barriers. And there are a lot of barriers to participation for children. First of all, there's not enough site accessibility. Many families in rural areas don't have programs close to their homes. Those in urban areas must take several modes of transportation or cross busy streets. And there are barriers to increasing the number of meal sponsors and sites. Program sponsors face financial obstacles, lack of awareness among potential participants, and, like I said, limited transportation to get children to sites. This leaves many organizations weary of the responsibilities and costs with providing summer meals, so too many Texas children are unnecessarily going hungry when they're not in school. THI has secured private funding to increase participation in the Texas Summer Food Service Program. We plan to start with strategies that will have an immediate impact and build towards strategies with a more long-term focus. We want to expand children's participation in the Summer Food Service Program through strategic targeted outreach and work to increase the number of sponsors and sites. At the same time, we plan to convene stakeholders across the state to gather feedback and identify information needs to conduct a full assessment of the Summer Meals Program. This comprehensive assessment will inform the development of our strategic plan and all our associated research questions. Select Baylor Business School faculty will also be a part of this project, developing their own research questions, and they will be aiming to develop a set of fiscally sustainable business models for summer child nutrition programs that are contextualized by geographic location, population size, and sponsor type. TDA and THI together can improve the summer meals landscape in Texas. We need TDA's expertise, administration, and compliance knowledge, and their vast stores of data and records to inform our work and strategies. I thank Representative Raymond for sponsoring House Bill 749 and the committee this morning for considering this bill, and I thank you for allowing me to testify and being patient with me getting up here to do so.
Thank you, ma'am. Are there any questions? Representative Springer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You said 51 counties didn't participate in the program.
41.
41? Mm-hmm. Thank you. And I'm going to assume I probably have the lion's share in my 22-county district. So I appreciate the outreach there. But as you sort of said, rural-wise, transportation, how you get that, you know, what mechanism or how are you seeing bringing the kids off the farm? Are we going to run school buses doing the deal? Who's picking up the cost of doing that in a program, and how would that actually work from a rural perspective? Some of my counties have 1,000 people basically in the entire county.
Right. And I think there's various strategies to employ that would vary pretty widely depending on the location. And that's part of the beauty of this approach of having these collaborative partnerships, so including nonprofit organizations along with faith-based organizations in the conversation. There are many churches, for example, that want to be a part of the solution but don't necessarily know how or the mechanisms or how to work with other nonprofits or school districts, school food authorities in their area, and how can they collaborate on those issues. We've also found with some preliminary research and outreach that we've done that having activities at meal sites can increase participation as far as the parents' willingness or incentive or motivation to get their children there. If there's an activity organization, some sort of sports outlet or other games or crafts or motivations. So there's various techniques, and that's part of what we want to look into and examine more fully is we know what some of those barriers are, but just how are they nuanced, especially in a state as large as Texas where there's so much diversity in different areas of the state as far as what the needs and what the solutions would look like in different pockets.
Okay. How much is the federal grant that's going to be coming to Baylor to do the study?
Right now we have, for this particular study, we have $2 million for the first 2 years, and then an additional $2 million for the next 2 years, and it's through a private foundation grant that we have.
Okay, so not a federal grant,
That's
just
right.
a private foundation.
That's right.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions for Dr. Kraft? If not, we appreciate you coming today.
Thank you.